Welcome to Full Frontal Fatherhood. My name is Julian Redwood, and today I'd like to talk to you, the man, about how you can have more sex in your relationship. In my previous video, How to Have a Baby and Still Have Sex, I talk about a number of key things that you can do to keep your sex life happening even as there's a baby in the mix. But today I want to point out one thing that's actually really important throughout your children's lives. Studies have shown that we as fathers are being far more engaged in providing childcare for our kids. But unfortunately, we've now become the fun parent. So often we're the one that steps in to play and be a goofball, but we're actually still leaving a very key component of the relationship in imbalance, and that's who is taking care of the house, who's taking care of the laundry and the sweeping and the vacuuming. A lot of things like that that research has shown we aren't actually splitting equally with our partners. Now, other research has actually shown that we don't actually have to split everything in our relationships down the middle in order to have a happy relationship. But it is imperative that we create a situation where there's a sense of equity on both sides, where both people feel like they are contributing as much as they can and they feel like the other person is doing the same. If there's a disparity in terms of that equity, it leads to resentment and it also decreases the sex drive. When we do allow for a situation where there is equity, then our partners feel a relief and they also feel impressed by what we're doing. They're happy that their man is such a good man and they want us more. But if you're anything like me, telling myself, okay, I got to sweep the floor more, doesn't last for more than 1 or 3 weeks. Pretty soon it's back to that old level. What actually leads to me changing is that when I think about what it's like for my partner, what's it like for her that she's having to do more of that situation. Not from a place of guilting myself or making myself feel bad, but just from acknowledging like, hey, there's actually a disparity here and I'd like to do something about that. When it comes from that heartfelt place, that actually leads to long-term change. And when we can feel that desire to have our partners be happier and we change our actions as a result and do more of the laundry, they feel that and they see that, and it does statistically lead to a significant amount more sex. It's actually quite simple. So yes, get in there and be that engaged father that's really being there and playing with the kids. But don't forget, we can't leave the rest of the stuff to our partners. Find your desire to have your wife feel equal with you and engage those actions from that heartfelt place so that she can see you in that role and you can both feel better about the relationship and you can have more opportunities to come together and have physical intimacy and the wonder and joy that happens in that moment. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Full Frontal Fatherhood. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.